To get fired, to not get fired, to get fired, to not get fired, to get fired, to not get fired, to get fired, not fired. I guess that means I have to show up to work. Hey everyone, given the fact that it's already coming up on mid-July, it's not July. Hey everyone, so given the fact that we're coming up on the midway, hey everyone, so given the fact that I just got off work and we're already approaching mid-June, I thought today would be a good day to talk about summer work and why basically we all know that it sucks, but what kind of good things can come out of a summer job, if any. So I've been employed at the same place for the last 2 summers. It's an industrial plant that makes helicopter and airplane parts, and so the kind of jobs that I get there they vary from day to day. Some days are good, and some days just really suck. Which got me thinking about talking about the pros and cons of a summer job. So let's get started. Let's start with the cons. Number 1. Whether you're working in an office or you're working in some industrial plant like I am the past 2 summers, chances are there's a certain wardrobe that's going to be necessary for the job. If you're working in an office, chances are you're going to have to be wearing nice clothes like a suit or at least have some sort of tie. If you're like me, you get to have the pleasure of wearing disgusting, dirty old clothes. For instance, this is what I just got out of work with. So you can see it's a white v-neck with some paint around the collar from a day that we had painted. This shirt currently has more wrinkles than a grandmother. I have to wear an old pair of jeans every day. The jeans that I wear are back from when I was little and heavier. So these jeans now are so baggy and loose, the only thing holding them up is my belt. Without the belt, these things would absolutely fall down, like guaranteeably. And on top of that, we have to wear steel-toe boots there, and these boots, well, let's just say they've definitely seen better days. It's hard to even see the black now, it's covered in paint. Personally, I would much rather get dressed up for a job, so having to just wear disgusting old clothes every day is a major con. Con number 2. It's a summer job, which means obviously you're working in extreme heat. If you're lucky enough, hopefully you have like an indoor office job where it's air conditioned. For people that have to work outside, like myself, or people that maybe are in lifeguarding or something, we all know it gets hot and sweaty. Working in the heat is never fun. Not only do you get miserable and tired really fast, you're also gonna most likely start breaking out, which is unfortunately the case with me, considering I work in a really dusty and hot place, so those pores are getting clogged. Con number 3. Like the person or hate the person, on a personal level, chances are, no matter how nice they are, you're gonna hate your boss. The fact is, it's your boss or supervisor that's giving you the crappy work that you already hate doing. Whenever your boss gets super excited about the job that you're doing, not having that go over very well. And what makes it even worse is sometimes your boss thinks you really enjoy the job and tries getting you pumped for the day. Please, it's 7 o'clock in the morning, just don't even bother. Con number 4. Chances are, because it's just a summer job, the work is really going to suck. And if you're a college student and you're not lucky enough to get a job that's required for your major, the time is just going to go by really slowly. Now, given the fact that I'm a screenwriting major and working in an industrial plant, the hours don't exactly fly by. I'm not doing anything really creative or artsy. I'm sweeping up rocks, or, in an example last week, cleaning a gutter. It's not really anything that's going to be helping me in my future career. So even though we all know summer work sucks, if you have a positive attitude, you can find some pros in your job. Pro number 1. Now, in some cases, you're going to end up hating your coworkers. But, if you're lucky like I am, you might actually become really good friends with your coworkers. If you're just having a really bad day, or your boss is being like really rude to you, you go to your coworkers to vent. And mutually, all together, you all usually hate the job, and it's that hatred of the job that brings people together. Pro number 2. The biggest pro of a summer job is the money. If you're in college, you're definitely going to need that money. So, in that aspect, even though the work may suck, in the end, payday is still the greatest. Pro number 3. Even though I said earlier that if your job doesn't apply to your major as a college student, the time's going to go by really slowly. And while that is still absolutely true, if you have a job that's completely different from your major, you're going to have a really good world perspective and learn new skills that you may have thought you'd never learn. So there you have it, there's my list of pros and cons of a summer job. And while there might be more cons to it in terms of fun, the fact is summer jobs are generally necessary so that way you can rake in some dough. And one of the biggest tips that I can give for people that have a really awful summer job is something that myself and one of my coworkers from last year had really came up with the idea, and that was try to find fun in the job. Even if it seems impossible, chances are there is something that you can do to make it fun, pass the time.
In every job that must be done, there is an element of fun. You find the fun, and snap! The job's a game!
Alright, that's it for this week. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video of me just ranting about how much summer jobs suck, but just try to stick through. You know, I may not have mentioned it before, but maybe pro number 4 is that it is a summer job and that it will come to an end. Alright, have a great week everybody, and peace out.